Hello mates, it's Terro. Let's get talking, eh? So I've been a Digimon fan since I was a kid, so when I saw Digimon Rumble, an amazing PSN flash sale for like $3, along with 12 other games, it made my day. And since I had some family over, we played together, and I was inspired to make a review covering this seemingly underrated gem. Plot! So to start off, let's talk about the story. This shouldn't take long, because fighting games and plot don't really mix. The first time I played it, I plotted through it without reading the plot, so hang on, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so first off, remember how I said the story didn't matter in fighting games? Apparently they didn't get the memo, because their story is told in slow Metal Gear Solid style. Telling you the plot with just slow text and pictures is way too boring to expect anyone to sit through. Which doesn't help, since the story wasn't going to win any prizes to begin with. So, since it didn't inspire me, I skipped it in seconds. The plot, if you can call it that, is that after a series, never referencing which one we are at, the digital world has been at peace for too long, which you'd think was a good thing, except that it was so peaceful that no one was digivolving, which is apparently an issue for some reason. Quickly! We need 20 cc's of war stat, or else there'll be no more digivolving! No more digivolving, that's a major issue! Let's get started! So I decided, I presume while drunk, to shake things up by calling out everyone who was bored and having a tournament decide who the strongest of all Digimon was. And so the Demet was born. That's literally what they called it, people. After that, each character gets a required scene and explains their motivations. Then, after you win the tournament, some vague calamities on the rides or something. Turns out, all the strongest legendary Digimon got taken over by a virus. It's the player's responsibility to save them. You'd think the legendaries could save their own hides, but whatever, send in the rookie class cannon fodder to sort it out. All in all, not terrible and not what we're here for, so without further ado, to the gameplay. Gameplay! The game is a classic party fighter, so options up to 4-player arena combat based around several gameplay modes, such as a common team deathmatch all the way to a mode involving flying back bombs. We will cover all that in time. Before we cover the differences, let's go over the basics. First off, the basic combos are the same for all characters. To use a long-range attack, press triangle, and if you hold it, you get a stronger version with a different ability, like homing, or area of effect. Likewise, uppercut can be held to launch the enemy into the air, followed by a mid-air freebie combo opportunity which can cause devastating damage, but it's hard to pull off due to one thing. Hitbox size! It is a puny hitbox size. I'm talking like 1 in a million odds of hitting. Okay, so maybe more like 1 in 4, but that's still crazy and hard to get in. Also, hard to figure out timing in air, so 2 things, I guess. R1 serves as block, and when used with circle is a special, though in this sense, special is weaker but faster, uppercut has move. Also, pressing triangle and circle at the same time uses your special move, like Tentomon, a special move that makes him roll around like a sociopathic lightning ball, or Guillemon's move, where he grows wings and swoops right in front of you, which is kinda badass, but also weird. In the arena, you can find power-ups, including a Brontosaurus leg straight from the Flintstones, I don't know why it's here, except for it heals ya, a weird green aura that turns the enemy into a slime, which is super gross but effective, a personal tornado ripped straight out of Kingdom Hearts 2, you know the level, people, and an instant mortar blast, which is kinda lame. Mega Evolution is like going over 9,000. It's awakening mode, where all stats skyrocket along with your attack radius, and your moves change. Mega Evolution can be activated in 2 ways. The easiest way is by getting the Mega Evolution power-up, which is periodically released and is shuffled between other power-ups. And the other is through taking and dealing damage, like a Bizarro limit break. Also, if you deal enough damage, you can use an ultimate combo, or something like that, and will deal massive damage, usually in at least half your enemy's health bar being taken down at once, which is useful, but be careful, because you can miss. Mega Evolution is a great tool to change the tides of battle to your favorite, if used properly. Game modes! As I mentioned, there are multiple modes. First off is Story Mode. Single player. Story mode consists of 10 stages where you explore dungeon-like areas with switches while fighting Digimon and Field Boss Digimon and collecting bits and cards. Yeah, remember how there used to be a card game? Hard to believe they're still working on that. Just put out another Digimon World game already. Jesus! Cards are like special abilities that activate when you attack at the same time, like increased damage or raise Digivolve points or stun. You keep going through these areas until you find the stage boss. Once you beat a stage boss, move on to the next stage. Pretty simple after that. These sections, while hilariously easy, would be a fantastic way to teach kids about dungeon crawlers and puzzle solving. If only the AI in Versus would dial back a bit, I could suggest it just for that. The AI in battle mode is tuned way too high for the casual gamer. While it is fun, it's also a bit of a barrier for them, because nothing will make you feel more suck than barely being an AI because it knows all the moves, and for the love of God, dread meeting the AI known as Biomon, for AI is the cheapest and the fastest. She feasts upon the souls of the unprepared as she awaits her next meal. Except for when she did Mega Evolves, in which case she is the suckest and the derpest. So that's some Gap Moe for you. Battle Mode! The Versus mode is split up into 6 different game mode types. Point Battle. Point Battle is pretty simple. Whoever kills the most in the time limit wins. Survival. Survival is in the classic deathmatch setup. Capture the Flag. And then there's the Capture Flag, which is actually more like a portable version of King of the Hill, weirdly enough. And the AI is so good it's painful. Unless you walk back and forth at barrier. Metal Battle. In Metal Battle, whoever collects 3 medals first wins. Damage Race. Damage Race is like Point Battle, only instead of death, you count damage given. Bomb Battle. I know you've been dreading this, and so have I. And I don't know what or why the Bomb Battle is, or even how it works. But ignoring the bombs, you could just call it a version of Point Battle with a time bomb on your back. Unfortunately, the roster size is kind of small, especially considering they aren't short of potential fighters, but most characters work for different playstyles, so it's fairly well-rounded. Verdict! Even with all the issues with the story and AI, I still think the gameplay is solid enough to make up for it, and the adventure sequence would be a great introduction for kids into dungeon crawlers and gaming in general. I won't be using sports, let's just say it was worth the price, so bargain hunters, keep your eyes open for this hidden gem. Thank you all so much for watching, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. If you happen to have some free time, I can go check out my gameplay and Twitch channel. It's links! Okay. Send it, but whatever, send in the rookie class, but whatever, send in the rookie class can fodder sorted out. Mega Evolution is like an awakening, where all stats skyrocket along with the characters. The Versus mode split up.